Hello, everybody. I'm your host, Eric Bird here at StopStrugglingNow.com. And today we're going to be talking about a company that doesn't advertise on TV. Why? Because their customers aren't sitting around watching TV. We're going to talk about it. And welcome to Foci Optics. Check. Stop Struggling Now gear. Check. And please like, subscribe, and click the bell below so you get the latest updates. Now, let's get to it. All right, welcome back. You know what we're going to talk about today? Because everybody likes these cars that you see in the background. Everybody wants one. And why? Because there's only a few thousand of them sold worldwide. Better yet, in the United States. So what happens when somebody sees one of these cars? Of course, there's one in a million that you're going to see and run into. And so what do you think about? Some people think it's motivation. Some people think it's inspiration. But people like me and people like CEOs of my life, the only thing we think about is how are you going to finance? How are you going to fund this toy? The bottom line of the story is assets, streams of income. That's what you use to pay for these awesome toys that you see here in the background. That's right, I'm at Lamborghini of Newport Beach and SoCal. As you know, I'm the California kid, so we get around. So today I had to shoot here because this is what the video's about. Streams of income, getting those assets that you need to get these awesome vehicles if you want them. It doesn't go the other way around. You know how we do this. The other way around means you make a little bit of money, you put down that 10 or 15,000, then you finance for 10 years. We don't want to do that using our own hard-earned money. We want to use other people's money. And how do we do that? We get those extra streams of income. We get those assets that sends us a check every month, that dividend money income, that business income. Because you got to think, you're the CEO of your life. So what are you doing? Stop playing with yourself. Because if you want to be a top 10%er and get one of these toys, then you got to up your streams of income. Remember, millionaires have 7 streams of income on average, and that could be you. So let's get to it. All right, welcome back, and we're about to get to it because it's about the streams of income, ladies and gentlemen. This is how you get the toys. Nobody starts from scratch. Everybody has a story. You keep thinking that there's a bunch of trust fund babies, but there's not. So anyhow, welcome to the YouTube channel, the Stop Struggling Now YouTube channel, and I want to thank you for being here. And please notice we have a join button on the right-hand side. That's how you can support the channel. You'll have special emojis. You'll be able to get special messages under the community tab that I send out to members only. And I also do 1 or 2 videos a month for members only as well. So without further ado, we got to talk about getting streams of income, right? That's the number one thing. So I'm going to go with, let's go with something I've talked about before. The AmazonGPS.com. There'll be a link down below. This is a free course, step-by-step guide for Amazon FBA. David Quintieri, he's the one that helps us out with this. He gives it away for free. So therefore, there's no excuse. You know how we do this. This is a no guru zone. So this is how we're dealing with low-hanging fruit. Something you can do for yourself. It only takes your time. And let's just face facts. If you're not willing to spend time and invest time in yourself, then you damn sure ain't going to be running no damn $100,000, $200,000, $1 million business, because that takes time also. Nothing comes easy no matter what anybody says. You have to put in the work. So anyhow, if you want to do Amazon FBA, here you go. Link down below in the description. Up next, because we did the live stream, if you missed it, there's a lady named Melanie Bonita who has 21 streams of income. She was on the last live and she talked about her 21 streams of income, and now you see some of her stream of income right here. I'm going to have a link down below to this Amazon page because she writes books, motivational books, business books, spiritual books, dose of divine inspirations from others. You know what happens when you write books? You have book signings. You also have people calling you up saying, hey, come over here and be a speaker for us. There's all kind of streams of income that you can make off of books. So anyhow, I'll have a link down below to her page because we couldn't leave a link in the live stream because I have it blocked for when people leave links. So therefore, I said I'm going to do it next time on the live stream. I'll put in the link myself, but then I figured why not do the video, put in the link. So therefore, this is how she's producing income. You can do the same thing. Look at this, Kindle edition, $5. Look at this, $9.99. This is all reasonable. And she didn't just do one book and then stand back and see what happened. She kept making more and more, clearly. And now she's running around the country, I'm sure, speaking engagements. People are calling her up. Can you do a podcast? Can you do a YouTube with this? A whole bunch of streams of income. Buying books, some mini books, different genres of people. This is what you can do. Maybe you're an artist. Instead of books, maybe you're an artist. Right? Instead of an artist, maybe you write poetry. Maybe you're not a poet. Maybe you do music. The same rules apply. You have to make it. You have to do it. Then you have to allow other people to find out that you made it. Because the best kept secret, you're not going to have any sales. So you got to let people know. So you got to have like Amazon. You got to have a store. Come on. All right, now we're going to get into something that everybody likes. You notice I started off the video with the cars that everybody likes. But I'm going to get to those cars in a second. In fact, no, I'm going to scroll some cars while I'm talking right now. I'm going to scroll, put some pictures up when I'm over there at the Lamborghini place. So everybody likes that. If that's inspiration for you, fine. If that's inspiration, motivation, whatever it is, fine. Bottom line to the story is you have to put in the work. And we're talking about getting extra streams of income. And so if the cars aren't good enough for you, maybe you're not into cars. Maybe you like going on vacation. So I'm about to show you something about vacation in case you missed the Punta Cana videos, the Dominican Republic real estate videos. All you have to do is search on the YouTube channel for real estate or Punta Cana or Dominican Republic real estate, and I have 2 or 3 videos talking about condos, how to buy them over there. You don't even need credit, but you do need cash. So if you have streams of income, you can buy $40,000 condos, right? Brand new, pre-construction. Come on. Do we got to lead you to the water? This is so easy. You live in America. Streams of income. Oh, while I'm showing you, somebody, when we did the live stream, George Maples, who's a member of the channel, I want to thank you for supporting the channel. He asked about the ROI. And the ROI, return on investment. See here, for this condo, which is the Blue Marina Suites, this is one of the condos I'm looking at. Why? Because it's a condo hotel. So what are they saying? Expected to generate up to 8% on your money. This condo, 109 grand. So what does that mean? Roughly about 8% on your money. 8,000 a year, 9,000 a year. You good with that? I'm good with that. $109,000 investment, double your money, pay off your condo if you had a loan on it, which you won't. But basically you get back your $109,000 in 7 years. If you rent it out for more than $8,000 a year or $9,000 a year, then you'll get your money back quicker. So if you just so happen to have a good season and you got $25,000, you got 25% on your money return. Then you'll be able to pay this, get your money back in 4 years. It's how we do it. If you're an investor, you want to be a CEO, that's why I'm talking about these, because you got to get the streams of income. And now, look at my favorite property right now, the beach at Punta Cana. This is an image, ladies and gentlemen. It hasn't been built, but it looks like it's real, but it's not. They're talking about a 10% ROI. The reason why? Because the hotel is on site. It's on the edge of the beach. You watch the video that I produced for Punta Cana. I'm talking about this, and I'm actually showing the floor plans. I actually show the dimensions of the complex, and they actually have the hotel on site. So the reason why they may have a little bit slightly higher return on investment is because on site, a person checks in at the building, they could say, hey, go to unit number 222, and that could be your unit. Condo hotel, ladies and gentlemen, at the beach. And again, this is a 1-bedroom, 157. Just a year ago, this was down to around $129,000 for the same unit. This is what happens when you do pre-construction. It hasn't been built yet. It's got some of the phases aren't going to be built till 2021, a year from now. Some aren't going to be done until 2022. But I just wanted to illustrate, you don't like cars, maybe you like vacation rentals, Airbnb and condo hotels that you can get a return on your investment that way. Now, how do we get the money for it is the question. So we did the Amazon FBA. I showed you what Melanie Bonita is doing with her books. And you can put any product that you want on Amazon, on eBay, on Facebook Marketplace. All right. Now, let's get down to the business at hand. Free stocks. I keep mentioning this. I can't believe people still aren't getting their free stocks. All you have to do is download Webull right now. Download Webull. They give you 1 free share of stock. Okay? Same with Robinhood. The links are down below in the description. When you upload $100 or more, for the rest of the month of November, they're giving people 3 free stocks total. So 2 more free stocks after you upload $100 or more. I don't understand. You're spending $100 on something. Why not put $100 into a brokerage account and get some dividend money? Another stream of income is possible. We'll get into that later, but get your Robinhood. Let me go over here. Get your Robinhood free share. Get your Webull free share. If you deposit $100 or more on Webull, you get 2 more free shares of stock. You're off to the races either way. Robinhood, get your free share of stock. Get your free $10 at Coinbase. Why not? It's cryptocurrency. See this get $177 more? That's if you study some crypto, they give you more money. And by the way, ladies and gentlemen, Bitcoin's at 15,000. I was talking about Bitcoin before. It was at 9. It was at 10. Now it's at 15. Remember, if you missed the live stream, we were talking about Ethereum about a month ago when I was saying remember those videos about the fintechs? When I said, hey, these fintech companies are running on the Ethereum network? Yeah. At the time, Ethereum was around 350, 360. What's that? 440 today. You might want to find your way to some cryptocurrency, ladies and gentlemen, because even Coinbase is going to have a card now where people can use their debit card, which is going to have the Visa MasterCard logo, to withdraw and use crypto just like you can cash or USD or Euro. Same thing, except it's going to be crypto. It's coming, ladies and gentlemen. So don't you think this would be a good investment? But again, alas, we say you need streams of income in order to make investments, right? You don't want to make your hard-earned money working from paycheck to paycheck and trying to dole money into it. You want to actually have streams of income. So that's what we're going to keep talking about here. All right? Opus Virtual Office. You want an office? Opus Virtual Office. There'll be a link down below if you want a virtual office. You can see here Beverly Hills, Atlanta, Chicago, Fort Lauderdale. They're all over the country. 650 locations, as you can see here. Live receptionist, corporate mailing address, company phone number, company fax number, voicemail converted to email, fax converted to email. You get to write this off if you have a business, but we're talking about making money. There's 40 million people out of work who are looking to make money, and they don't want to work, or let's put it this way, have an address of their home. They want to use a virtual address. So this is why you do Opus Virtual Office. There's millions of people looking for this. You can become an affiliate for Opus Virtual Office. They pay you $50 per person that signs up one time. I have a link down below in case you want to become an affiliate for Opus Virtual Office. Okay? Well, you got to be in demand. You don't have to look very hard. This is what you do. You calculate based on how much time, energy, and effort. Guess what? It's free to become an affiliate. So now all you got to do is start developing your online business like we've been talking about. Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, Snapchat, YouTube, social media marketing, ladies and gentlemen. It's free. You're already paying an internet bill, which turns out to be a tax write-off once you decide that you're going to do business. All right, let's get into something else. A lot of people are sitting around here, and again, if you missed the live streams on Friday nights, we were talking, and I believe it was Joshua Felder, I believe, who mentioned arbitrage. And Miss Learn and Earn, she is doing arbitrage because she mentioned something else regarding arbitrage. But in case you don't know what arbitrage is, we have it right here on the screen. The arbitrage that we're talking about is not stocks. We're talking about doing what they call arbitrage in stocks. Instead of it being a stock, it could be a cell phone. It could be watches. It can be computers. So what the explanation is, you go here and here it is. The stock of company X is trading at $20 on the New York Stock Exchange, while at the same moment it is trading at $20.05 on the London Stock Exchange. As a trader can buy the stock on the New York Stock Exchange and immediately sell the same shares on the London Stock Exchange, earning a profit of 5 cents per share. So, in case you didn't understand what I'm saying, I'm going to turn it into Miss Learn and Earn type of conversation. She mentioned how she arbitrages, or people arbitrages, is, think of Walmart. You go to Walmart and you see a clearance item. You grab that clearance item and you use that 3% cashback card, by the way. You get a few of those clearance items like that. Then you go home, put them on Amazon, Facebook Marketplace, eBay, and you sell the items because you're arbitraging, because the items on the open market sell for more than the clearance cost. So you pick up something for $30 and you find out in the open market you can sell it for $50. And they're selling like hotcakes at $50. So you're sitting there going, where can I get more of these? I'm making $20 profit within the hour and I'm selling 3 in the hour. Where can I get more of these? But it doesn't have to be that particular item. You could be arbitraging all kind of items. But again, you might need a little bit of money. So you got to have extra money coming in from somewhere. But this is how we arbitrage. So if you're going to do something like that and you have a little bit of investment money, then you might want to consider, again, this is Miss Learn and Earn, what she's doing. I've mentioned this about a year ago. Liquidations. Liquidation.com. People are wondering where you might go to an auction where people are getting products that they sell on the Amazons and the Facebooks, marketplaces, and the eBays. Liquidation.com. I'll have a link down below. All right? And you can see there's all different type of products that you can bid on. All right? That's one spot. I'm going to give you some more spots. Jewelry, watches, consumer electronics, computers, housewares, general merchandise, tools, machinery, clothing. Surely there may be something here that you know about that you can sell and feel comfortable about because you'll know the prices. Next up, directliquidation.com. That's right. You see the logos here. Walmart liquidation auctions are in the house, along with other companies. Here's the Amazon. You getting it yet? Wholesalers, distributors also buy from these guys.
Where do you think all these guys are getting products from that sell on these platforms that take 3% of your money? So again, you package up your asset as credit. You get those credit cards that have a little cash back or airline miles for purchases. You use those cards also to buy. You don't use your debit card. Don't drag it straight out of your account. Use a credit card that gives you benefits back for spending. That helps you out in the long run. All right? And we also have bulk. These guys, same kind of thing. Consumer electronics, computers, apparel, toys, general merchandise, home, inventory you can count on. Why don't we go to... let's go to computers. Why not? Why don't I look through here so you guys can see what we're talking about? Right? Loading inventory. They even give you the retail price of the boxes. And you get to bid on them. Okay? All these companies kind of do the same thing. So it's up to you. You got to learn a little bit. Remember, if you want to make money, it's exponential. Anybody can come out of high school and get a job. You know what you're going to be making, right? $15 an hour, $10 an hour. You never increase or improve yourself or invest in yourself in any way. That's all you got is a high school, GED, whatever. Then you're going to get older. 10 years go by. That's all you've ever done. So you're going to get paid $20 an hour, $25 an hour. But you're going to eventually be tapped out because you don't have any specialized skills. They can hire anybody with your skill set. So they'll just fire you and you'll just pay somebody less. So therefore, just like with anything, if you want to make more money, you have to invest in yourself and become specialized. Because the less people that can do the job that you're doing, the higher pay you're going to get. And that's why once you specialize in something and you know what you're doing and not everybody else can do it just off of showing up, then you get paid. That's how we do it here. Not everybody will do this, even though it's readily available. Even though I'm telling you right now, how many people are going to do this? Who's seen this video? Maybe less than 1%. If 1,000 people see this, 10 people are going to do something. You see what I'm saying? There's a reason there's a top 10% in the world. Top 10%, no matter what country you're in, are usually the money makers. All right? If you start a business, network marketing, top 10%ers are the ones making the most money. If you're in any pyramid schemes, top 10% are the ones that's making the money. Come on, get with the program. So you got to get your streams of income. And once you get your streams of income, there's a company called Wealthfront. They'll manage your first $5,000 for free. This is something online. I'll have a link down below so you can study it a little bit more. This is how you can get some investing going. This is how you can get some in-house investing going. Use your money, other people's money to invest in here. Brokerage account. Get familiar with the big boys. And what I mean by the big boys, you know, the guys that have the money, the guys that have the freedom to say, hey, you know what, you need a line of credit? Here you go. You want to invest in something? Here's some money for you. Go have at it because you have money with us. Wealthfront. All right? There's a link down below. You can go study it and find out what I'm talking about there. Now, obviously, we need streams of income because we're trying to get these badass toys in our life sometimes, right? Different toys to different people, okay? But we got to always go with the stock market dividend investing. People say, I want 10% on my money or even 5%. Some people are happy with 3%. Because if you put money in a bank, you can't even get 3%. Some people just want the, cost of living. So let's say 5%, 6%, 7%, and you're good. Because let's face it, how many of you right now have a 401k mutual funds? They send you a statement at the end of the year and says, hey, you made 6% on your money, and you're like, woohoo. Yoo-hoo, celebrating, acting like you done did something. You didn't do nothing. 6% is a joke. The reason why I'm going to say that is because we're going to start right here. Because that's the end of the streams of income. Because now we're talking about we're making money Now we have to use that money and invest it in another asset, so then that asset gives us some more money. You're getting it yet? Here's the asset. AT&T. You've heard me talk about it. I say this is the first go-to. They give $2.08 a year per share. At this price point right here, you're getting 7.58% on your money. AT&T has been paying dividends for over 50 years. This should be the first go-to. It's mild, 7.58, but hey, when they own like Cricket, Disney, and a few other companies that are big time, you might want to invest in that company. And when they pay dividends for over 50 years, you might want to get in on that company. All right? So, they're in the cloud. That's coming out in the future as well. Come on. Let's get real. All right? Now, that's 7.58%. They issue dividends every 3 months. All right? We're going to run through a few things because, again, if you missed the live stream, there are some gems that were dropped. And George Maple, he dropped this gem as well. Iron Mountain, which is IRM for everybody on podcast, 9.23% on your money at this price point. Nearly the same price point as AT&T, but almost 2 percentage points more on your money. Dividend checks coming every 3 months. IRM is the ticker symbol on the New York Stock Exchange. You want to keep it going? Oh, there's more. But wait, there's more. MO, El Trio Group, tobacco, cigarettes, 9.23% on their money. You see this? 9.23%. Another 9%er. That's pretty good return, ladies and gentlemen. Less than 6 years, you double your money. Come on. 6 years about. 6, 7 years. It's almost 7 years, but it'll be 6, 7 years, somewhere in there. You double your money. You reinvest your dividends. Come on. That's all it takes. 6 years. What are you doing in 6 years? Working for somebody else? Starting a business? Getting more and more streams of income? All right, let's go with energy. Valero. VLO. 10% on your money at this price point. $38.17. See how easy it is? Now you see why the top 10 percenters keep making more money? Because they're investing their money into assets such as this. They know they're getting 10% on their money, so why are they going to keep their money in a bank? Why are you going to loan it to family and friends? Come on. All you have to do now is get your streams of income up. Once you start having this extra money, you can sock this away for a rainy day. And the money is still sitting there in your brokerage account. So let's just give you an example, $38. They're only going to send me, this is going to be $3.80 that I'm going to earn this year on each share. That's not bad, is it? As long as they give out dividends, that could be for the rest of your life. $3.80 per share. And if you invested $1,000, 10% means you get $100 a year from this company. And some of you have $1,000 payments for a house. There are people that have $1,000 payments or more for cars. Imagine 60 months and all you have is a car. Whereas if you thought that same 5 years on a 60-month contract and you're sitting there going, wait a minute, that's $12,000 a year. 5 years is $60,000. At the end of 5 years, you have a vehicle, and some people have $600 a month or a year coming in for every 60 grand at this 10% price point. But wait, there's more. One of my favorites right now, Prospect Capital Corporation. 14.4% at this price point. So let's talk about this election, right? This turmoil that's been going on for the last 3-4 years. The top 10 percenters got over once again. They got their tax cuts. They got their tax credit. They got their PPP money. They were able to get the taxpayers' money with 0.1% interest and use that to buy more assets, to build more homes, to build out infrastructure that they're going to charge you for. Well, they messed up in some aspects, because what you can do now is, now that we have a new regime in place, a regime who's not going to be doing willy-nilly crazy stuff, who's basically going to make everything a little better. A little more stable is the key word there. Stable. Now, rents, anybody that has capital, prospect capital, companies like this, they can now plan the future without any sudden changes. What do you think is going to happen to the stock market, ladies and gentlemen? And there's going to be more stimulus money. And here we have a realty company. So what do you think is going to happen? They're still going to be issuing you dividends, except their stock price might increase just a little bit. All right? 14.4% though. I guess I better get over with this, because here we got good GOOD stock, and they're giving up 9.37% as well. Gladstone Commercial Corporation. Ladies and gentlemen, they send out a dividend check every month, because they're one of the few that does monthly dividends, along with PSEC monthly dividends. Every month, like clockwork, checks come. Let's talk about the outlier. 38% on your money. DHT, the tankers. 38% on your money, $5 a share. Do you know what that means? Every 2 years, you double your money. You heard me. The power of 72. That's how you determine if you're going to double your money or not. If you can get to the fastest, the number of times it takes you to get to 72, that's how many years it takes you to double your money. So since 38% is 76, 2 times that is 76, that means you double your money every 2 years, as long as DHT Holdings is still kicking out that dividend money. You gotta love it. So here are the ones I'm talking about. If you have your streams of income, now you have something that you can invest in. There's many different things, and you might want to invest in other products, but I'm just giving you some things where you can make money while you're sleeping. And here is NRZ, who's been beat up, and that's because they're the residential, right? 7.7%. They were at 1766. Now look where they're at. So anyhow, that's it, ladies and gentlemen. We're talking about streams of income, and this is how you make streams of income. Then you use that money you make and put them in vehicles that will give you more money while you're sleeping that you don't have to work for. Let the top 10 percenters pay you. Come on. Let these corporations give you some of that money. You invested in them. You believe in them. And also there's AGNC, which let me just do it, because I should have put this up here, because again, this is a pretty good one too. 10% on your money. So again, if you're not on board with streams of income and then using those streams of income to invest, even if you don't have $1,000 to invest or $5,000, start small, work your way up. At the end of a year, you'll see money in your account and be like, man, I only did like 30, 40, 50 bucks every now and then. And so how do I have a few $1,000s? It will go, especially when you invest in items that give you a return on your money and you reinvest the dividends. Okay? If you have any questions, you can always hit me up at eric@stopstrugglingnow.com. And with that said, please like, subscribe, and click the bell below so you get the latest updates. And I know it's hard out here, and it's going to get a little harder because we have a pandemic. We have people out of work. But you're one of the smart ones. You're sitting here at Stop Struggling Now trying to figure out how you can improve your life financially. I'm giving you the tools. All you have to do is implement them. And as they used to always say, you can only lead a horse to water, but you can't make them drink. Remember, that's how people stay top 10 percenters, because they know 90% of people won't do anything because it's too hard. Don't be one of the 90 percenters. Strive to be a top 10 percenter. You'll thank your non-90% ass later. And with that said, keep your head up, keep moving, and I'm out.